Another way to use reference inside of ZBrush is an option called see-through. Here I quickly have a polysphere in my scene here, and I'm just going to tab to my desktop here, and I just have a browser window open pointing to another one of my friends that's a concept artist, Andrew Bosley. And I'm just going to scroll down his page here and just pick a concept image on this robot right here. Now if I go back into ZBrush, way up top here there's this slider that is called see-through. And if you take this little tab here and just kind of move it, you'll notice that ZBrush starts to turn translucent. So you can see that, at 0 I'm fully opaque, and then as I start scrolling this value here, ZBrush starts to be able to be seen through. And you can see whatever is on your desktop behind ZBrush. So at about 70 or so, I can see Andrew's concept image right here on the screen. So now I can just move my polysphere to kind of fit that shape there, and then just use any of the normal sculpting brushes inside of ZBrush to kind of conform this to fit that actual concept. So this is a very fast way to go through and just kind of have images open on your desktop or images off of websites, and then just quickly use them as reference inside of ZBrush. Another real nice feature of this is that it also works with movies or animatics. So here's a little quick animatic that Andrew Bosley also contributed to. So say you want to model this character here. So you just pause the video where it's at, go back into ZBrush, and you're going to have that nice translucent effect again. So you can kind of freeze frame, anywhere on an animatic or a movie, and then just use that as reference as well. So this is really awesome when trying to create likenesses for different types of characters, for faces and things like that, because movies will have multiple angles of the actor, and so you can kind of go through and without doing screen grabs just kind of use the movie, play and stop it, and then just use see-through inside of ZBrush to kind of conform your sculpt around that reference. Now to turn see-through off, you just come back up here and you just slide this slider down to 0, and that will make ZBrush back to that fully opaque. And if you just scroll the other way, it starts getting more transparent as the number is higher. Now you'll also notice while you're using this is that when your cursor is in the middle or the canvas of ZBrush, that see-through option will kick in. But when you actually come over to the side, say like your tabs here, or your palettes, it's going to actually go back to that fully opaque nature. So this allows you to still use all your functionality inside of ZBrush, but then when you want to go to sculpt, it goes back to that see-through mode, so you can actually sculpt, and then if you need to dynamesh, change your subdivision levels, as soon as you cursor off of the canvas back to an interface icon, it goes back to that nice opaque option. And to turn off, just go back down to 0. But that's another quick way to use reference inside of ZBrush that's really fast and doesn't require you to load anything inside the tool.